Hey guys, Skinny Family Guy here, and welcome to the amazing game of Mount and Blade Warband with the Floris mod expanded. We will be starting a new game, and I've never played Mount and Blade Warband story mode yet. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival sovereignties, battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. This music is intense. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe that you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Let's continue. Oh, okay. Wow. This is different. I am a male. Your father was a warrior, and I will follow as one. You spent your early life as a shop assistant, because, you gotta start somewhere in life. And later you became a gladiator. Yeah, a gladiator. Your reason for your adventure is the loss of a loved one. We lost our father, and we will become evil because of it. You're born years ago in a land far away. Your father was a veteran warrior, and as a child, your family scrabbled out of a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets with or without a weapon in hand. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a shop assistant. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, picking up the trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low, selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they got the better deal. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a gladiator, and as a young adult, though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You earned applause and dinars and brutal contests against men and beasts, and grew to crave both rewards. Drunk on the bloodlust of the cheering crowd, you learned to tease the opponent and draw out your fight before eventually seizing victory with savage flair. Your agile moves and flamboyant presence mark you as both warrior and artist. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take the decision was the loss of a loved one. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. All you can say is that you couldn't bear to stay. Not with the memories of those who you loved so close and so painful. Perhaps your new life will let you forget or honor the name that you can no longer bear to speak. As a common man, you may face some difficulties in establishing yourself as an equal among Calradia's great lords. That's a pretty great storyline for something that just made up. Look at all this. We have some good stuff. We have good trainer. Trainer is really good. I remember from the first Mount and Blade. Shield, that's great. Weapon Master is awesome. All this stuff looks great. This is all really good. Troop Tree is like, yeah, let's keep that. And the Kingdom of Swadia. I don't know about those, so I'm gonna stay with them. Alright. Well, there's this mod called Iron Europe, I believe, and I think it's a World War I mod. And for this game, it's a full conversion. It sounds amazing. I will one day do a playthrough on that. And let's just start. Realistic, of course. Now enter your name and distribute your attribute skill and weapon points. You can click on various elements of the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Our name will be Zacharias, of course. Zacharias. I can't think of a name. Let's keep it Zacharias for now. Our agility, our strength will go up a lot, and yeah, we need one more than that, and let's get some intelligence maybe. Yeah. One-handed weapons. No, we like two-handed better. We will be playing on the hardest difficulty, so that's going to be really hard. Let's save that point. Oh, we can't save it. Our skill point will go to Power Strike. Weapon Master, Shield, no. Athletics. Trainer. Looting, maybe. Yeah, we could do that for more money and stuff. And a little bit more. Persuasion, that's pretty good. Prisoner management, of course. We're going to be evil and we're going to have to take prisoners one day. Tracking, nah. Tactics, maybe. Every 2 levels of the skill. Starting battle advantage is pretty good. I've never used tactics. Engineer, what's that? This allows you to construct siege equipment. First aid. Heroes will gain 5% of skill level with hit points. That's pretty good. I like that. I've never used it. Let's go all good. Where's Zacharius? Our hair will be not that color. It will be brown. Dark brown. That's not too dark. Let's keep it something like that. I prefer something of short hair. That hair looked alright. No, never mind. This one's pretty good. The Floris mod adds so many new things to the game. It also adds like graphics, like stuff. That'll be our hair. Can we get like a 5 o'clock shadow or something? What's this? Half a beard. Why is the hair color red, or is that just me? I know it's not just me. It can't be. There's nothing. I'm gonna pick that one. Our skin. I think I like it the way it was. Actually, no. I like this. This one's brown. I like that one, actually. It's pretty good. I got a dark brown. And see if there's anything here I can like. No, I think I like that. You came by caravan through the heartland of Calradia, green shoots of wheat, barley, and oats, and beginning to push through the dark soil of the rolling hills. And on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle and sheep are grazing on the spring grass. Occasionally, too, you catch sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the Swadian nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled. As the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness, you keep a wide berth of the forest where desperate men have taken refuge, and it is some relief that when you crest a ridge and catch sight of the great port of Praven, its rooftops made golden by the last rays of the setting sun. I don't know what that means. Oh. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Praven and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still distressed. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the raps of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Oh boy. Oh man, I got a first battle, ma'am. First battle. Is it gonna load? Yeah, it loaded. Yeah, there we go. Now let's turn this up. I'm not going to turn on this. This isn't going up that much, but this hardest, and I'm not going on good. That's too hard. I may not be that good at this game, alright? Just don't judge me. Alright, I know I'm pretty good. This is us. We look pretty good. These textures don't look that amazing. There's he is. Oh, he's got a bow. Die. Oh, he almost hit us there. I like swords anyway. What's up? Oh, man. Oh, man, he hit me already? Yeah, what's up? What's up? Jerk. Oh, is that another person? Oh, I think that's friendly. Hey, what's up? Are you sure you're alright?
Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's the one that's thief to trouble the streets at night. Although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening.
The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street, and then finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Hey, what's up?
Now let me explain my proposition.
We've always had brigands in the hills driven by banditry and war. By war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from his prominent house, out alone after darkened times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here. I didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can he do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson and they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say?
I'm interested. It's really hard to keep that, I changed 3 different accents.
You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try to take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here, looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits.
Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages.
Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Praven after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what to do next.
You've taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing Q at any time in the game. Can I take this? Nope. Quest. Ulfric Fugger wants you to collect at least 5 men from nearby villages. After you collect these men, find and speak with him. He's in the tavern at Praven. Alright, this is 1257, the year. It's crazy. I feel off. My mouse is like the edge of my desk. You tab to leave now. Alright, where are we going? Just going around, collect some stuff?